Hi.
You bastard! Ah!
Junpei!
Ah!
Junpei! Junpei, are you all right?
Ladies and gentlemen of the court, have no fear. This courtroom is fully protected with magical barriers. Neither this criminal nor his fellow defendants will be able to harm myself or anyone else in this court.
Huh?
What?
If I go to jail, my parents will kill me.
There's no way this kangaroo court's gonna convict us. We're innocent.
Don't worry, Ritsuko. It'll be all right.
We're screwed.
The case of the state versus Celsia Maracreel and the 3 defendants from another world shall now come in session. The esteemed judge of Sahad, acting as the prosecution, shall read the charges against the accused.
Yes. We hereby charge the accused of 46 crimes of cruelty against elves, 164 charges of assault with intent to harm, 88 charges of reckless endangerment, 154 charges of disturbing the peace, and 200 charges of forced public indecency, Your Honor.
You have heard the numerous and sordid charges brought against you. Do the defendants believe that the charges levied against you are false?
Well, kinda.
Do you guilty bastards feel wrongly accused?
For the most part, they're sort of true, but...
Just answer the question, damn it!
Yes, we accept the charges.
Your Honor, I object to this bullshit! Nobody read me my rights, and this sure as hell isn't a jury of my peers!
Order in the court!
If it pleases the court.
The court recognizes defense counsel Annette Toe.
Your Honor, the defendant Celsia Maracreel is a universally respected, fully trusted elder in the elf community. The defendants accept the charges against them, but we petition the court to exercise leeway, as there were extenuating circumstances involved. I'm certain everyone in the court is familiar with Lafard, the Dark Sorceress. Lafard was the greatest threat our world has ever known. The person that saved this world from that evil, destructive heretic is the defendant, Celsia Maracreel. But Celsia's victory over Lafard came with a strange and steep price. The spell Celsia used to defeat Lafard pulled these 3 defendants from their world and into ours. The accused did her best to send the 3 back to their own world, but various difficulties thwarted her from accomplishing this. And in the end, the only means for the 3's return was to inspect nude bodies of elves.
She's right! If you could have kept your skanky elves in line, we wouldn't be here in the first place! You want to blame somebody, blame that Lafard bitch!
The defendant will restrain himself.
Your Honor, if it pleases the court, the prosecution can easily support the charges against the defendants by calling our first witness.
You may proceed.
Miss Emily, what manner of harm did you suffer at the hands of the defendants?
I was so stupid. I had no idea that the saviors of our city would be called those who hunt elves. That is payment for saving my city. They wanted me stripped.
So great was this witness' shame over the incident that she locked herself in a cave and emerged from it only by court order.
It was a nightmare! Everything that I worked for evaporated in 1 second. Not only was I humiliated in front of others, but look what they did to me!
Did the defendants first inquire if you had this magical tattoo before stripping you of your clothing?
No, sir.
No explanation whatsoever?
But, Judge, they were just trying to...
Thank you, that will be all, sister. Your Honor, this is only a sample of the testimony filed against the defendants. As you can see, the actions of the defendants were deviant violations, thinly veiled under the suspect pretext of wanting to get back to their own world. Wasn't it you yourself who claimed that it wasn't as if we went around this recklessly? If so, then how can you possibly explain all the charges brought against you? Your Honor, the prosecution asks that these testimonies from the witnesses be filed as Exhibit A in the state's case against the defendants.
I will permit it.
Bullshit! If any of you have a better idea on how to strip elves, I'd love to hear it! What about you, Ally McBeal? Oh, never mind. The only thing you've ever undressed is a Barbie.
Ally McBeal?
Order, order, I say!
You can kiss my ass, biatch!
What? What did you say?
Your Honor, I demand that you render a verdict of guilty immediately before the court suffers further humiliation.
Damn straight I say kill the bastard! Kill him already!
Hey! Sit down and shut up! Nobody asked you!
Junpei, stop it! You're only making things worse!
What a prick.
Fight me!
Everybody just shut up, will ya? None of us wanted to make elves take their clothes off.
Oh, Richon.
Believe me, as a woman, that was really hard. But just ask yourselves, if you were us, wouldn't you do the same thing?
Does the council petition for a recess?
No, Your Honor.
All right then, the defense may proceed. Counsel may now cross-examine the witness.
Your Honor, the defense requests permission from the court to allow defense counsel to admit a character witness for the defendants.
I'll allow it.
Melia!
Hey there!
Please describe to the court the nature of your relationship with the defendants Celsia Marikriel and the three from another world.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'm just like everybody else here. They took all my clothes off, too. But I swear I didn't mind at all. I mean, I wanted them to take my clothes off real bad. You see, like 3 years ago, this monster came and attacked my city, and so I had to put on this magic armor to fight him. But then I couldn't get the armor off, and, well, it's kind of hard for me to be around people. So then I basically, had to move to the mountains, and I couldn't be around people at all. That kind of sucked. But then these four came, and they actually helped me get this armor off.
Objection. But wasn't the only reason they wanted to get the armor off you was to examine your body for a spell fragment?
No, it wasn't like that at all. Oops, sorry. But as you can see, I'm pretty dangerous, but that didn't matter to them. They still helped me.
She almost killed that guy. Damn.
I'm sure a lot of you were really bent out of shape when those guys just came out of nowhere and took your clothes off. I mean, I can totally understand that. But think about it. I mean, just ask yourselves that, sure, they might have taken your clothes from you, but didn't they give you something in return that was a lot more important than that?
Your Honor, please. As you have seen, not all cases were as the prosecution presented in its claim. There are elves such as these who were saved. The defendants deserve to have their case reviewed with this in mind. The defense rests, Your Honor.
Your Honor, it has been known that a strange friendship can come about between that of victim and victimizer, but that relationship, merely the result of a common shared, even unpleasant experience, is in no way a sign of forgiveness or an excuse to not enforce law. It does not contradict the nature of the crime. The prosecution modestly asks that Her Honor keep this in mind, no matter what misguided alliances any witnesses have with the defendants, regardless of the sincerity of the testimony.
Five-minute recess.
What are you doing here?
You know I'm here, Celsia. It did take some doing finding the two elves to lure you here, but as you can see, everything worked out to our advantage.
Amazing luck you had finding them.
Yes, it seems you and your friends could use a bit of it yourselves. Not that it would do you any good now.
What are you going to do?
That depends largely on you. I'm afraid your crimes could be lessened if you cooperated.
And the others?
Let's just say it looks dark. If I were you, Celsia, I'd be worrying about my own furry hide.
I will now read my verdict in this case. If there is something that either of the two parties wish to express, do so now.
Your Honor, I do have something to say, if you would, please.
What are you doing?
Your Honor, this case stems entirely from incompetence on my part. Therefore, I am willing to accept any charges levied against myself, but I beg that these three be returned to their world.
Objection!
Celsia, no! Only one more spell fragment needs to be collected, and then they can return safely home.
Your Honor, I must request that these comments be immediately stricken from the court record.
Please, I beseech you, Your Honor, you must allow them to return to their old world.
Celsia, do you have any idea at all what you're saying? At the slightest, you'll be stripped of your power, and at the most severe, well, you'll face...
So be it then!
Goddamn martyrs.
Your Honor, I know intimately their strengths, their kindness, their weaknesses. I know them more than anyone else in this courtroom, and I must admit that many times I preferred their company than the company of elves. Please, I'm begging, please, save my friends!
Celsia?
Can we go now?
Your Honor,
Yes, the defendant may now address the court.
thank you very much, Your Honor. Your Honor, your world is in grave danger of being destroyed.
What?
Huh?
This is insane, Your Honor. She'll say anything to avoid punishment. Her paranoid lies have no relevance in this case.
I'll recant my entire testimony if Her Honor will answer one question. What is that thing?
Well, it's,
Well, what is it?
Ridiculous. Why, I don't know what the hell it is.
What is it?
What the hell is that thing?
I've never seen anything like
What the? This is madness.
I know what it is. It's not a very impressive example, true, but it's something from our world that tells the time.
A bird in a house that tells the time? It was you who must have put it there. Admit it.
Okay then, did I put that up there too?
A mountain? There's no mountain there.
A mountain? A mountain. Oh, this is some kind of dark magic. The result of some black spell you've cast over all of us here.
I'm a pretty good actress, but I'm not that good. It's not a spell, it's the real thing. It's a mountain from our world.
What? What are you saying?
Ever since we were transported to this world, more and more things from our world have come to this one. Now they're beginning to increase, and some are mixing with each other, changing your world.
Changing how?
Our worlds were designed to be separate. Now, through magic, they're becoming connected. But like oil and water, they shouldn't mix, and if they do, neither are as they should be. Oil is powerless, and water poisonous.
So what exactly are you suggesting will happen to our world if the two continue their mutation?
It's not gonna be pretty.
You'll answer my question!
Our two worlds will become unstable and destroy each other. As long as we are here in this world, the mutation will continue until both worlds are destroyed.
I see. What a fascinating diatribe. But how do you possibly expect us to believe you?
You already believe it. You've already been using these things to your advantage. You're glad the worlds are merging. Now you can use these things to put yourself in power. You just have to make sure we're not here to tell everyone what you're doing.
Oops.
Order in the court! Order! Order! Order in the court. I will now render my verdict. The crimes committed by the defendants have been revealed to be both inhumane and malicious in their blatant disregard for elfin law and order. My verdict is guilty! I order you to remove yourselves from this world immediately.
Oh? Thanks so much, Your Honor.
Oh, Airy.
I'm so confused.
We have to remove ourselves from their world.
It means we've got a court order to find the last spell fragment and get the hell out of this place.
Kick ass, man! I love the justice system!
Hallelujah, let's go.
Shit.
There is no time for celebrations. I hereby order Judge of Sahad to do everything in his power to ensure the acquisition of the last spell fragment. Do you understand?
Yes!
The elves don't know what you're passing up. There was a fortune to be made selling our things to elves.
Hit the road, Jack.
The Q-tip market alone would have been worth billions.
I'm gonna miss him. All right! Our elf hunting has been officially sanctioned by the court system.
Now we don't have to be afraid all the time.
Now, who's gonna be that first lucky elf? Shit.
Don't you look at me!
Maybe you've heard of us.
Yeah, we're those who hunt elves.
And I'm afraid we need you to take your clothes off.
You wouldn't want to be cited for contempt of court, now would you?
Wait a minute! I don't have any spell fragment! Ah!
Hey! Nice legs.
Not there, you moron.
A
Spell fragment! Thee who is lost and alone, cast yourself upon my body! Okay, so now I'm totally even on both sides for what it's worth. The important thing now is the spell is complete!
Ooh.
There, that's it!
All those months of work.
Felt like years.
But it's all said and done now.
And we can go home!
Back to our lives.
Back to everything! Beer,
Back to
karate
getting
tournaments, and
places.
porno
Fighting
movies,
in
here
circles
I
and-
come!
I have to admit, I kind of miss Celsia as a dog.
Somehow I don't think Celsia's gonna agree with you, Ritsuko.
Eri, Ritsuko, Junpei, you've done it. Your quest is fulfilled. Rio Ferialia, Rido Radomial, Este Loder Kisamus Diaro Lolio! Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, Junpei. Oh, strangers from another world, may you now return. I offer my deepest gratitude to the heavens for the blessings you have brought to me.
Celsia, wait!
No,
Celsia!
no, Junpei, I feel it too, but you must go. You have to.
Celsia!
Go, my darling.
No, you stupid bitch! For the spell to work, don't you have to be naked? My darling? What the hell was that all about?
Fuck you, dumbass, stupid son of a bitch! I told you the last time I needed total concentration for the spell to work! God, how can you be so stupid?
Does this mean we're not going home?
I swear to God I'll kill her. I'll just kill her.
Hey, goddammit, will you watch what you're doing? No! No! No!
You just couldn't live without me, could you?
Piss off!